Plenty of messages coming through on the text line, courtesy of Real Speedway Television. Go Peter Dowie, you're the man of the match. Go Tomo, number 15. Go Uncle Ethan from Louis, watching in Albany. Of course, that being Ethan Genev. And I said, up in Derby, keep it going, Uncle Jake. We are proud of you representing Derby down here in the south of the state. 26 laps remain. And the cosmetic damage for Damon Lyle, not slowing him down at all. He's been outstanding in this main event. Saw a little bit of drama there for Mick Hammond, but he was able to get the car mobile. The number 7. Hayden Norman, Kane Della, Donnie Davis, Ethan Genev, Jake Williams, Peter Dowie. Wasn't just me saying that he's man of the match. He's inside the top 10 after coming through the last chance qualifier. Linton Dickerson, Wayne Thompson, Peter Herbert, Steph Amajuri, Ryan Penfold, Ethan Cooper, Alicia Cooper, and Cody Avens. After changing that flat tyre right just before the stoppage. Rounds them out. Street stocks ready to roll as they come off turn number 4. And we get the green lights come on. We are back underway. 26 laps remaining in the coal miner. 4th running of this event. And Jake Hope leads them through Cardinals corner for the first time after the resumption of this one. Mick Hammond has made a good start as Damon Lyle made reasonable contact with the concrete wall on the back straight. Hopefully that doesn't cause any damage to the number 27 from Carnarvon. As I speak, he sails back around the outside of Mick Hammond here in the front straight. Moves back up to second place and trying to split the middle on Hammond and Hoth. There's Damon Lyle and he hits the front on the back straight. Does the 2022 state champion. Takes the lead. Jake Hoth trying to fight back on the low line. But Damon Lyle now leads from Jake Hoth as Hayden Norman goes to 3rd place. It's go time after the restart. And the Falcons have come alight of Lyle and Norman as Norman just gives Jake Hoth a little bit of touch on the left rear quarter panel as they exited turn number 2. Mick Hammond still 4th and Donnie Davis, the third of the Commodores, running inside the top 5. Kane Della is 6th from Ethan Genev. Jake Williams, Linton Dickerson, Peter Herbert and Peter Dowie is the way they run. But Damon Lyle is absolutely cleared out on him. He's gone up a notch in the number 27. He's got his dad, Peter Lyle, some call him the Professor, working on the spanners this weekend in the Falcon for Nova's class up there in the Gascoyne region of our state, leading the way. From Derby's Jake Hoth, who's got Hayden Norman for company. So he exit turn number 2. Mick Hammond is still back there in 4th. He's losing ground, you have to feel, on the top 3. And then falling in the clutches of the number 3 Commodore of Donnie Davis. So he exit turn 4. Touch between Norman and Hoth coming into the front straight. Norman a big lunge to the inside on Jake Hoth as they exit turn number 2. And it's nearly Falcons 1 and 2 as Cody Avens is limping. And I think the 31 cars race might be over in a few moments' time. He's crawling here in the front straight as Cody Avens, as Hayden Norman has 2nd at the line over Jake Hoth. But Cody Avens with some serious problems as our leader negotiates the stricken Hydrolink Falcon on the back straight as he heads to the infield. So Cody Avens races over. The 2023 Brian Rose Memorial winner will take no further part in the Coal Miner 53, which has 19 laps remaining. And it's Damon Lyle, your leader, from his good mate that they grew up racing junior sedans together in the Gascoyne in Hayden Norman, who's getting the better of the battle between himself and Jake Hoth. Mick Hammond is 4th from Donnie Davis, Kane Della, Ethan Genev, Jake Williams, Linton Dickerson, and rounding out your top 10 is the 44 car for Forest Windscreens in Albany of Peter Herbert. 18 laps between Damon Lyle and a massive win here. He's absolutely streeted him after the restart. The Falcon is absolutely flying. Hayden Norman's gone up a notch as well in car number 6. as they come off turn number 4 and into the front straight in the Coal Miner main event for 2024-2025, doubling as round number 2 of the ODH Mechanical Tri-City Series from Street Stock. And it's all Damon Lyle. Hayden Norman got close to the concrete wall on the exit of turn number 2 that time around. Nearly gave second place back to Jake Hoth as Mick Hammond and Donnie Davis battling for 4th and 5th. Jake Hoth wrestles back second place here in the front straight from Hayden Norman, who tries to go back around the outside on the Falcon in turn number 1. They exit turn number 2 with 16 laps remaining. In one of the major blue ribbon events for street stock in Western Australia, it's Damon Lyle leading. He runs a little bit wide coming into the front straight. Give the concrete wall a little bit of a kiss. Norman's wrestled back second from Hoth. Mick Hammond going to work on the top side of the Smoke History Collie Speedway's the driver at car number 7. Trying to work his way into a podium position. It's Mick Hammond. He's on the outside of Derby's Jake Hoth, and Donnie Davis is still a shout for a podium result. He's back there in 5th place with 14 laps to run. But the leader, Damon Lyle, further back a great scrap for 6th and 7th between Kane Della and Ethan Genev. Della getting the better of it from Herbert, Jake Williams and Linton Dickerson in car number 100 from Esperance, rounding out your top 10. But the number 27 Falcon from the Carnarvon Speedway Club, fabulous people up in that part of the world. And Damon Lyle is one of the better ones from that region as far as driving abilities, an absolute star of street stocks, and he leads the way in car number 27 down the back straight from Hayden Norman. Mick Hammond sits in 3rd, and Donnie Davis has wrestled 4th place away from Jake Hoth. So Hoth has gone back to 5th. Hayden Norman has got a moment. He's got a drama with car number 6. Coming into the front straight, is it a flat tyre? He'd worked his way into 2nd place, wrestled that from Jake Hoth. It's actually a broken steering arm on car number 6, so rotten luck for Hayden Norman after a fierce battle with Jake Hoth for the runner-up spot. He won't go any further, you wouldn't imagine. Hayden Norman, look at the right front corner on car number 6. It's all over for Hayden Norman. Sets up a thrilling run to the flag. Our leader is coming to the infield as well. What is happening to the 2 Falcons that have come alight after the restart? Damon Lyle coming for a chat, but Hayden Norman's race is certainly over. Norman winning this event 2 years ago. I think he's just asking about his right rear tyre, is Damon Lyle. Absolutely flying. He got out to nearly a 2-second lead over Hayden Norman. What's Damon Lyle doing here? He's going back to the front. So he's obviously got something he's concerned about. Maybe something rattling or something like that, just making sure there's not something almost going to rub on the tyre or anything. There's a big payday on the line here in this coal miner event for street stock. Going to get a start next time around, you have to feel. So we're just going to get the cars lined back up. They're all going back into old habits, thinking it's a single file restart. Come on, guys. It's a double file restart in this race tonight. I'll give them a chop out. The street stock guys are not real familiar with this type of format. It's a little bit for them to wrap their head around this weekend, but a great one nonetheless. 13 laps remain. As I mentioned, nearly a 2-second gap Damon Lyle got out to. And Jake Hoth, he probably needed this stoppage to gather himself up. He fell back to as far back as 5th of the early race leader in this one. As they come off turn number 4, we're back underway with the coal miner event, the 4th running of it. And Damon Lyle heads off past the bar into turn number 1, gets us back underway. Can Jake Hoth find some car speed in the 29? He fell back to 5th prior to the stoppage. Finds himself back in 3rd. Donnie Davis to the inside, and don't discount Collie's Ethan Genev. So coming to the front straight, Damon Lyle had a bit of a moment. The 2-time national champion in street stock, Mick Hammond, to the inside on Lyle through Cardinals corner, and the number 7 had the nose in front momentarily as they exited turn number 2. The Falcon of Lyle goes back around the outside. There'll be 11 laps remaining in the coal miner 53 this time around, and the Falcon from Carnarvon is only just holding off Bunbury's Mick Hammond. Jake Hoth is clearly now in 3rd from Ethan Genev, who's coming to life. He's a 2nd of the Falcons in the running order. Mick Hammond again to the bottom side of the racetrack on the exit of turn number 2, ranging up on Damon Lyle. They come into turn number 3. The Falcon from Carnarvon just holding off one of the all-time greats in Australian street stock racing in Mick Hammond. Jake Hoth is now coming onto the back bumper of Hammond as Donnie Davis now retires from the race. Donnie Davis, who was running inside the top 5 in the latter stages of this one, is out. This has allowed Peter Herbert now to move inside the top 5. He's on the inside of Kane Della. Ethan Geneva's 4th. And Mick Hammond, who's out very wide in Palmer's corner, nearly gives 2nd place back to Jake Hoth in the process. Geneva's 4th from Della, Herbert, Jake Williams, Ryan Penfold, and Geraldton's Peter Dowie. The defending champion of the ODH Mechanical Tri-City Series is 9th. And Lyndon Dickerson is 10th from Wayne Thompson. Steph Amajuri, Ethan Cooper, and Alicia Cooper rounds them out. But Damon Lyle absolutely throwing the Falcon around the Makes Making History Collie Speedway has put 1.2 seconds between himself and Mick Hammond with 8 laps remaining. The distance of a heat race this weekend still to run. Jake Hoth has got a problem. That is in the form of the 4 Falcon from Collie. What about that? The locals would love to have a Collie local on the podium tonight. Genev throwing everything at Hoth for that final podium spot. Kane Della is 5th. He's holding off Peter Herbert, the veteran from Albany's Atwell. Parker's 6th. From Jake Williams, Peter Dowie, Ryan Penfold, Lyndon Dickerson rounding out your top 10. But just 6 laps remaining for Damon Lyle. Wants to add his name to the winners list of the coal miner event here in Collie and give himself some big points in the ODH Mechanical Tri-City Series for street stock as he comes off turn number 2 and heads down the back straight past the KJB sign to turn number 3, the Falcon coming to life. Mick Hammond is 2nd as Ethan Geneva big lunge into turn number 3. The number 4 Falcon has 3rd place momentarily, takes it away from Jake Hoth, who tries to come back underneath as the number 29 Commodore from Derby. The great battles, they enter turns 1 and 2 once again. Hoth takes it back from the Falcon from Collie in car 4 of Ethan Genev with 4.5 laps remaining. It's all Damon Lyle. Not that he would know it, but he's got a handicap back to the 7 of Mick Hammond. The cars must be getting tired. They'll be hearing noises. The cages will be saying things they don't like. The cars have almost screamed enough, but they've just got a few more laps to try and get out of them. Genev had a big look to the inside on Jake Hoth. They're in turn number 2, and he's slowing on the back straight as Ethan Genev. Well, I think he might have a flat right rear tyre, and we're going to get a stoppage late in this one. High drama about to unfold in the coal miner with 4 laps remaining, 4 to run. Ethan Genev coming to the infield. Looks like it might be a flat tyre. He had a big look to the inside on Jake Hoth. And he's popped the tyre. Here comes the crew. He's had a big week as Ethan, not only putting the finishing touches on this Falcon, but also he's part of the track preparation team here at the Make Smoke History Collie Speedway. So car 4 will restart at the tail of the field. He's only got 4 laps to work with to try and work his way back through. So potential podium result for Ethan Genev might have gone becking. Ian Gumpy and Co Smash Repairs Falcon. There goes the brand new radial on the right rear from the team from Genev Racing. Of course, Jeff Genev, Ethan's dad, former state champion in this class. He won at Narrogin in 06. There goes the right rear wheel on for Jeff Genev. Jeff Genev putting the right rear tyre on for his son Ethan. It's been a big couple of days. There we go. Jack down. All right, Science Falcon will go back into the race, albeit with a lot of work to do. Brand new radial. Will be handy for these last 4 laps. There'll be some tired looking worn out tyres at the end of this race. 53 laps is an absolute marathon. Ryan Penfold, who changed a right rear earlier in this race, now finds himself in 8th place, which is been a handy effort from the driver of car number 12. Ethan Genev will, at the very least, still continue here in this final. The coal miner on his home track, going to get him into a double file formation to get us back underway. Damon Lyle, the car speed in this street stock final has been outstanding to say the least. Cars are not ready to go at all. We've got a flashing yellow light. We are not going to get a start this time around. They're not in double file formation behind our leader, that being the 27, Damon Lyle. It's great support from McCrory Brown Earth Moving up there in the Kimberley. just trying to work out where they're supposed to be beyond where they run at the moment. In fact, our Chief Steward is elected for this final 4 laps to go single file. That is in the sub-regs as well, that at any stage the Chief Steward can decide to revert back to a single file restart, and he's elected to do that with 4 laps remaining. That's meant that Darren Johnson has had to go for the witch's hat for the first time in this race. 4 to run. Can Damon Lyle hold on for the coal miner victory here in Collie? Para Commodores in Hammond and Hoth sit in 2nd and 3rd place. Peter Herbert's been outstanding to be up inside the top 5 now. He looks to the inside of the 9-car at Kane Della as they head down the back straight and into Palmer's Corner. The Falcon has just been something special tonight in this main event, of being Damon Lyle from right here from Carnarvon. He lives up there in the Gascoyne, and he loves coming down and racing here in Collie. His dad Peter Lyle raced the Super Sedan many times over the journey at this venue, including a 3rd place finish and a state title back in the day. Jake Hoth to the inside of Mick Hammond, and he's not done with yet as Jake Hoth. He wants the runner-up spot. So head into Cardinals Corner. Jake Hoth looking to the inside on Mick Hammond with 1.5 laps remaining. Hammond fighting back. That's going to be the race to the line for the runner-up spot as Damon Lyle comes through Palmer's Corner for the 2nd last occasion. He will see the white flag, 1 to run. That's getting willing between Hammond and Hoth. Their final lap of the weekend. Damon Lyle through Cardinals Corner. The number 27 Falcon heads out of turn number 2 and heads off down the back straight for the final time. He won the state title in 2022, and tonight he's going to be the coal miner victory. Damon Lyle, your winner in 27. Mick Hammond will hold off Jake Hoth for 2nd. Kane Della 4th from Peter Herbert, Jake Williams, Peter Dowie 7th. Ryan Penfold, Ethan Genev got back to 9th with Linton Dickerson rounding out your top 10. I think Mick Hammond's engine has just expired. Right on the line, it sounded like it was running on about 4 cylinders as he crossed the checkered flag, and smoke billowing from car 7. But he holds on for the runner-up spot. But no doubting your victor tonight, all the way from Carnarvon in the northwest of our state. As I mentioned, he won the state title in 2022 in Kalgoorlie, and he scores one of the biggest victories of his career. The Coal Miner 53 for Street Stock. Macquarie Brown Earth moving. East Pilbara Tyre Service Falcon from the northwest. Damon Lyle, let's hear it for him, Collie. What a performance. The Collie Ridge Resort Coal Miner event. He's going to celebrate with a couple of donuts here in the front straight at the Make Smoking History Collie Speedway. He's absolutely delighted. One of the highest paying sedan events in WA. And it's gone the way of Carnarvon's Damon Lyle, as James Clark from the Collie Ridge Resort heading downstairs. And I'm going to do likewise. And we're going to have a chat with our winner, Damon Lyle, as he comes through turns 3 and 4 into the front straight. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Collie, let's hear it for him one more time. Falcon engine. The Ford Falcon engine certainly getting a workout, that's for sure. So his dad Pete have some work to do post-race, but I'm sure he won't care in the slightest. As he heads to victory lane, does Damon Lyle, the former state champion in Carnarvon 27. He'll just unbuckle the safety gear, and in a couple of moments, we might actually get him on the roof to celebrate his win tonight here in Collie. The East Pilbara Tyre Service Macquarie Brown Earth moving Falcon as he climbs from the vehicle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the roof. Let's hear it for Damon Lyle, your winner of the Collie Ridge Resort Coal Miner event. Absolutely delighted is Damon Lyle. Gets a congratulations from James Clark from the Collie Ridge, and also his dad, Peter Lyle, coming into position. Before we have a chat to our winner, Clark from the Collie Ridge, what an event it's been this weekend for the town.
Yeah, mate, it's awesome to see, you know, like we've been a part of Speedway over the last few years, and fortunately we've been able to come on board this year with a bit more, and hopefully going forward. And, you know, this is such a great weekend. It's a unique event, and, you know, I was out here last night with a few of the staff and brought a few staff out tonight. So, you know, anything we can do to help the town out and bring it through is what it's all about. And, you know, it's great to see, you know, good prize money on board. And as I said, we'll continue, you know, sponsoring this event as long as we can. And, yeah, massive congratulations. You know, it's 2 nights is not easy. Yeah, as I said, glad that we can do it for the town. And, you know, we've obviously come a long way over the last few years, and this is what it's all about, is community and getting a part of Collie and putting Collie on the map a bit more. So we'll do everything we can, and we'll sponsor this thing. 7 more rounds.
Thanks again, James, for your support this weekend, and I hope you've enjoyed the 2 nights. But let's have a chat to our winner. Let's hear it for him, Collie, your winner, Damon Lyle of the Coal Miner event for 2024. Where do we start with that one? Might have to come this way a little bit. The microphone's playing up a little bit. But, yeah, where do we start with that one, Damon? You look like someone that's just done 53 laps. Absolute marathon. Started on the first couple of rows. Had some dramas on night number 1 last night. Didn't quite go your way with a couple of things, a flat tyre, but bounced back. And the car just seemed to come to life after that stoppage for the fuel stop at the halfway mark.
Yeah, we say we're going to conserve, but there was no conserving there. But I just had a red hot crack once I went green in the second half. I don't like following for some reason. I like to be out in front, but that was awesome. I just feel like I've done 153 laps actually. I don't know, the track looks great, but it's well, it is great, but it's elbows up. It's hard work behind the wheel there, but awesome. All the track crew, the Genev family that have been out here tirelessly, everyone knows what Ethan did to himself, but to put that on, that was a pretty awesome race. So credit to you guys and everyone in the Collie Club.
Over the course of that race, Jake Oath was at the lead, had a bit of a battle with Mick Hammond. Your mate Hayden Norman showed his nose. It was all happening. It was very much reminiscent of early laps of a state title main event, but got a bit of damage there as well. Just talk us through that incident, and did it actually affect anything with the handling, or any of the gauges start to show a few worrying signs or anything like that?
Yeah, I think Mick and Oathie were having a pretty good race, and Mick just bounced out of a hole right in front of me. I got on the anchors, but yeah, there wasn't much in it, I don't think. It's just racing on these. We're all going pretty hard. I thought I saw the right front smoking, but no, it didn't really affect the handling, but except for the bonnet was in my eye line, which was a bit of a handful. But yeah, like you say, there's some I think the best cars in the state are here, bar a few, so that's as good as it gets. That was awesome fun.
Of course, big support from your mum and dad, and plenty of corporate support on the side of the Falcon, I'm sure you want to thank. Yeah,
definitely. Corey Brown Earth Moving, they helped out a big deal a couple of years ago, and they're always there. Ferret Auto Pro, Jason Tramp back in Carnarvon, Cheesy, always he helps everyone out, not just me. But big thanks to Collie Ridge Motel, who got behind this. Me and the family are there. Pretty comfy beds, so yeah, that's cool. But yeah, it's great to see these sort of businesses getting behind it, and that's what makes it happen.
Of course, now we look towards the final round of the ODH Mechanical Tri-City Series, the Motorplex in January, then the state title at the same venue, and plenty of other events around the state. So no rest for the wicked, as they say. Yeah, that's it. I wasn't meant to be doing this one. We were going to have a break, but Greg twisted the arm a little bit. The Collie boys travel. They do great things for stockies, and they're really turning this event on, like state title, Brian Rose, and now we're starting to talk about this one as well. So to win this is pretty cool. Well done, Damon. Enjoy the celebrations. We'll see you in the club room shortly, and I'm sure it's going to be a pretty fun trip home.
Yeah, we're actually staying down, not hitting the road for once. We've got a couple of things on during the week and then a little holiday, so looking forward to that. And, yeah, a few beers tonight. Cheers, everyone.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Damon Lyle, the winner of tonight's Coal Miner 53, brought to us by the Collie Ridge Resort. We might do a couple more photos before Damon sneaks away. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here this weekend for this event. Well done to Damon Lyle and also our place getters in Jake Hoth and Mick Hammond and their two Commodores, which were outstanding over the course of the final. We're going to do the rest of our presentations in the club rooms in a few moments' time. The doors will slide open and we'll wander over there in a few moments. But on behalf of everybody from the Collie Racing Drivers Association, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here over the 2 nights. Please drive home safely, and we'll see you at a Speedway near or far in the not-too-distant future. Good night.
Now, we get on to, I'm not allowed to say the best division in Speedway, but I'm going to. I reckon that was an outstanding race tonight. Thank you. Right, every single stocky driver will get something. I'll run through them all. There's little Cole, the coal miner, into his 4th season. So I'll not rattle them off, but I'll go through them. So from 30th, Jack Favreau. Probably the one you don't want to win, Jack. Feel free to say something if you choose. So it's 29th, Dave Herbert. 28, Ashley Herbert. Ashley Herbert, sorry. Ashley Herbert. Yep.
Dave Herbert.
Ashley. 27th, CJ Flavel. CJ not with us. 26, and I don't, as much as we don't want to say it, but it's probably the only time that Linda Yates wanted to see a crash in the stocking. So started on the infield as second reserve. Linda, you with us?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah. Linda, thank you. 5th place, Josh Kennett, first reserve. Josh. Yep. Scrub. Affectionately known as Scrub. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Okay. 24th place in the feature, Riley Dunn. 23rd, Mark Higgins. Okay. 22nd, Cade Munro. Sorry, you're all welcome to say something.
Thank you guys very much for coming out. It's an awesome speedway, and I love being a part of Collie Speedway. I couldn't pick a better track. Thank you very much.
22nd, Cade Munro. Cade not with us?
It is somewhere.
Is it Cade? Cade? That's right. Thank you. Don't want to say anything? No. All right. 21st, Daniel Simpson. Right to see you back, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. 20th. Probably not what we expected, but Matt Hammond. They put on outstanding effort at the front and then not Matt's not with us. 19th, Stephen Kendall.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Thanks, everyone.
18th, and the first hard luck story for our locals. We don't have a lot of locals, but we rely on all the visitors. But 18th, Paul Briggs.
Give us a big one.
Yeah. Paul's one of our club welders, along with Jake and Speedway and everyone else at that club.
As much as you love this club, I love it too. Love you, mate.
Yeah, 7-8, the world's slowest banana, Cody Avens.
Get him in the shit.
If only, mate, if only. I just want to say the diff fell out. He didn't actually go slow, the diff fell out. I'm glad that 16th, another hard luck story, Hayden Norman. Hayden not with us? You're not sulking still, Hayden, are you? Very good supporter of Streets Not Racing, Hayden. Yes, of course you do.
Thanks to Collie for this great event, and we'll be back next year. Thanks to all the Street Stock people for turning up, and yeah, good weekend. Thank you.
15th, we come, well, a hell of a long way. We had a lot of people come a long way. Donnie Davis. He's coming. He's probably on the phone to his brother-in-law. Is that right, Donnie? On the phone to his brother-in-law?
Yeah, I'll go with you. Yeah, it's mum and dad, cheers.
14th, Ethan Cooper. Well done, mate. I hope you come back. I know you will. 13th, Alicia Cooper. Oh! 12th place, Stephanie Amaturi. Steph. 11th place, the old veteran, very good supporter of us, Wayne Thompson.
He knows how to change a Prado tyre, a Prado wheel.
Today is the earliest I've ever seen Wayne turn up to the Speedway. Yeah, because of last night.
All the volunteers, Greg for the great weekend racing, all the crew, the canteen ladies, the bar ladies, the whole lot, the pit crew, thanks Shane, Keith, we had a fresh car today, but no, really good night. And next year I'll try again.
Try again. While Wayne's at it, one of our long-term members, he thanked the bar. Obviously Wayne is probably the best supporter of the bar that we've seen, but I just want to say how good has the bar staff been looking after us. Our bar manager up there, Rob, and his right-hand men and ladies, thank you very much. 10th place tonight, Lyndon Dickinson, all the way from Esperance. Well done, mate. Well. Could have been. Yeah, thank you.
Cheers to Goodwin and College people.
This one hurts. Hard luck story of the night. Well, there was a lot of them, but this one, 9th place, Ethan Genev. There's 3, mate.
Thanks to all the stocky drivers. Come back next year, please. Hopefully we can get the track the same. All my crew, it was a brand new car. I was a bit disabled, but tried not to leave anything. Yeah, unfortunately flat tyres. Yeah, everyone that helps, massive effort. All my sponsors. Yeah, appreciate everyone travelling. Cheers.
8th place. Good on you, Ryan Pinkfold. Penny's not here? 7th place after an absolute shit horror night. Day, weekend, I suppose you call it. Peter Dowie. That is a never give up attitude, I reckon, from Pete. Well done, mate.
Yeah, thank you to all the club. Ethan, fantastic job on the track again. All the volunteers. My wife and kids for putting up without having a dad for 6 weeks to put the car together. But all my sponsors. Terry's not here, but thanks for running the pass down for Gerald today for me. And yeah, shocking weekend, but it is what it is, so thank you.
6th place, and very well done, Jake Williams. Well done, mate.
I'd like to thank Collie for putting on a good event and all the guys for showing up. Cheers.
Right, we're into the top 5, 5th place tonight, Peter Herbert. Been driving stockies with me as long as I have.
Yeah, just thanks to Collie Speedway and extra thanks for the volunteers that make it happen. Thanks for the stocky drivers that travelled up for it. I love racing at Collie, it's a great track, great people that run it, and it's always good to come here. Yeah, thanks for my sponsors on my car, and yeah, it was the first time I've ever done it, this sort of setup, but it was good, and I can't wait to do it again.
Well, we've got long to go, just a couple more. Not long to go, if we can just bear with us. 4th place tonight, Kane Della.
Thanks to Mum, Dad, everyone that helped out after last night. Avens, Davis family, KJB, Mum, Dad, Lockie, Chloe, Kate, Murray, everyone who I've missed, all our sponsors. Yeah, started in Bunbury, so glad we got back to Collie tonight.
Right, now before we get into the top 3, Jamie? Okay, what we have is Jamie Goodwin from ECTM, Tyres and More, Esperance, every other business that Jamie has put up $500 as part of the round for the Hard Charger Award. Now Jamie normally obviously is a stocky driver with this. He raced his Proddy tonight, did very well until blew a tyre off. How good's that for a guy not to be racing and put up $500 for the Hard Charger, who tonight went to Peter Dowie. One ahead of Kane.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie. It's fantastic to see fellow drivers supporting the division as we've all seen pretty recently in the past. So yeah, thank you, Jamie, and everything you do. One other thing I forgot, thanks to Dave Nash who gives me the pits as well, and also Damon. You can fill me up with fuel whenever you want, mate. Happy for you to do it again. Cheers.
Right, thank you. Now, the top 3. 3rd place, all the way from Broome, Jake Hope. Derby.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Collie Speedway, everyone that does the track prep. Put on a really good show here the last 2 days. My sponsors, Buckley's, all the other stocky drivers. Yeah, it was a good weekend. Brent for helping us out in the pits, and Ash for helping 50% of the time, and well done to Damon and Mick.
Right, we've only got 2 to go. Just bear with us, thank you. Thanks very much. 2nd place. Wasn't it an effort? Mick Ammon.
I want to thank Collie Speedway, track, awesome, 53 laps and we're racing side by side, that's crazy. It's good close racing, congratulations to Damon, thank you. Got to thank my dad, he's been working flat out, Errol for getting the car ready, Jake, my son Jesse, he always helping out, Mrs. Everyone that helps us, all our sponsors, yeah, great, thank you. And Nino for lending us the engine so we're even here. Thank you.
All right, that leaves 1. start of the night, whatever you do, make the top work. And didn't it work? Nearly knocked the fence down. Don't allow.
Credit to Mick and Jake and everyone else who showed their nose. I've seen a different car every lap, it felt like, but that was an awesome race. The Genevs, everyone that's out there all day prepping that track, that was awesome. Everyone that helps Collie, all these names up here on the board, all the main sponsors for the weekend, that's what makes it happen. All the other stocky drivers, how good's this? Turnout at the bar here. Finlay and Stevie, she's back at the room doing pregnant mum things, but she backs me 100%. And yeah, mum and dad, they come down with the truck, bring the car everywhere. I decide I want to race, so thanks for that. It just wouldn't happen without yous. And yeah, everyone that makes the club tick, thanks.
Damon's name will be added to the coal miner.